Alrighty then guys, what is up? And welcome back to another episode of Spun MudRunner out here on Frogs Creek, and we just got Spun's old CJ7 Renegade. It's a pretty cool truck, and I never really checked, or Jeep, I never really checked it out until, Castaway said it was pretty cool. He was using it in the Scenic Island Views or whatever map. He was using it in there, so I figure we'll take it out here to Frogs Creek, kind of see how it goes. So we gotta go down this way behind the lumber mill to. Is it right there? Yeah, it's right there. We're right there. Ooh, damn it! I thought I got rid of these trees in my trail. Ugh. Though that's so hard to do with these pine trees, because like you just have to clear some of them off, even if because if you put the distribution close to the trail, some of the trees will just pop up, on the trail, even if you removed it from the trail. It's weird. This is a pretty cool climb right here. Like, you don't really notice it unless you're actually like trying to pay attention. But we just kind of. Oh, see, automatic doesn't work because it tries to shift halfway up it. But you go into low gear and you can climb on up it. Obviously, I didn't want to make that hill itself really muddy because I felt like that would just kind of make it way too intense right there. But it's pretty cool, right? It's just a cool little climb. Obviously, we did drive through some of these trails with the off-road Miata, but we're going to go drive through them with the CJ7. Try to not drive through those same trails, which is pretty hard on this map because you just don't know. Like, I didn't have any, signs to be like, oh, this trail, this trail, this trail. It's just like, go. It's all unknown territory. I'll definitely, like, in the final release of this map, obviously a lot of the trees that are like right up on, literally on the trail, those won't be there. I was actually doing a lot of work with that last night and removed, I want to say at least 90% of the random trees that were on the trail. Alright, so we'll cross over here, I guess. Oh yeah, that'll work. Because we weren't on these trails. And these ones I did try, kind of play around with rut making, like I said in the Miata video. We played around, they've got kind of ruts to be like big ass crawlers came through here. So for smaller vehicles, it's a little odd, but it works out. It works out. Oh, this thing is actually pretty cool. Especially if you try driving it in first person, because the windows just look dirty as hell. It's pretty cool. Yeehaw. This thing grips, man. We're an automatic. We're not even in like. Oh god. We're not even in like, low gear or anything. It's just ripping right on through all this, man. And you got to give it up to Spun, Nix, Monkey, King. They all make some really badass mods. I don't think King has even uploaded any for MudRunner though. I don't know. I'd actually have to go check his workshop out. But yeah, there's a lot of badass modders out there for spin tires, Spun and them are like pretty much some of the great ones. Like they've been on spin tires and on MudRunner making mods, man. They really put some good work into them, and you can always tell it when you're wheeling them around a map. Ooh. I want to try to experiment with not really making my own mod, but like tweaking the stock trucks. Like I want to take and put like some big ass mud tires on like the Blazer or something. So I'm gonna see if I can't find some videos on that. Some good easy ones to figure out. Help me figure out how to do it. Because I think that would be something pretty cool to do. You know, take like the F-150 that came out for the American Wilds and like turn it into a big ass monster truck. That would be awesome. I think it would, anyways. Ooh, oh, there we go. I really like these trails. Like they're a lot of fun, even without, you know, a massive amount of geometry work done to them, or, you know, rocks or anything. It's really fun. I think I will add, you know, a few rocks in here and there out throughout the mud trails, but nothing like major. I don't want them to be major crawling trails. I want them to just be fun little trails to wheel around with your friends and just have some fun. I mean, as you can see on this little trail over here, it still needs a little geometry work done there. Hi, mini pine tree. You're placed so perfectly. And you too, little mini pine tree. And all of these are just distributions. Like, I didn't add any hand-placed models of trees either. It really made a good foresty feel to it, though. I figured I would go with just one type of tree throughout the map instead of... Well, except for on the edges. On the edges, I do have a lot of, like, birches and long birches and stuff, just to kind of just try to hide the, you know, fact that it's the end of the map a little bit better. But it doesn't, you know, you can still see the thing saying, oh, this is the end of it. And we're out here on a trail that we've already been on, so we'll go... Oh, that's where we drove off-road with the Miata. Okay, that makes sense. Yeehaw. Because this is all in the same session, like this in the last, you know, couple videos or whatever. They're all recorded in the same session of me out here wheeling on the map. You know, you guys are basically seeing me, you know, testing my map. Just with you guys. Because why not? Make a few videos for it too. It's pretty cool though, because I put so many little entrances onto the road. That's why it just feels like such a big map, and you kind of get lost in the trails if you're not looking at the map. You just get lost in it. Just don't know which way you're going, don't know how far you've actually been, even though you've been pretty much all over the map. And then it's like, oh, I was everywhere. Of course, without the, you know, if you select the winch points, then you don't actually see where you've driven at. You know, but I'll probably do that where I just don't even grab the winch points. The only reason I grabbed them this time around was because I haven't, you know, clicked all the winch points for my map yet. So I figured I might as well do that while we're out here cruising around. Even though these ruts were not made for smaller vehicles like this, made for something with a wide wheelbase, they really add a cool little funness to the trail as well. Yeehaw. Back over here at the garage, are we? Alright, let's do a little highway driving here. Yeehaw. There it is. There is the entrance I was looking for. Yeehaw. I might need to actually add mud in over here. I don't think there's a lot of it. Which I might not. I might actually make this particular trail right here that we're on, I might turn this into a rock trail. Or you're just kind of basically, almost constantly crawling over rocks. It'll be made like my other trail where it's, you know, rocks here, rocks there. Here a rock, there a rock, everywhere a rock. Oh. And I'll probably change the geometry right here up a little bit, at least for that other part of the trail there, so that it's a little more hidden from you, so you're not just seeing the other trails that you're going around. Woohoo. See, like over there, you see that one over there. Oop. Tried to turn it. There it goes. See that one over there? It's pretty cool, though. I really like this map now. You know, I mean, ever since I was started, like, making maps, it's like you really gain an appreciation for your own work. And then you just want to go work on it more after you've been wheeling on it. You're like, I want to go fix this right now. But it's like, I still want to drive. Oh, it's really a lot of fun. I give it up to the guys that spend, you know, years making a map. It's like, man, I mean, I've been working on this map for about a month, maybe, something like that. I honestly could not tell you when I started making this map. But it's been about a month, and it's like, man, I'm trying to release it, you know, this month, or well, in November, I should say. Trying to release it in November, so it's like, I mean, it'll probably be at the end of November when this map is released, but that's where I'm aiming to release it at. Even if there's still some work to be done, I probably will release it then and just kind of let people know, you know, a couple trails will change up in the future, blah blah, you know, something like that. But oh yeah, if I keep working on the map like I have been, it'll definitely make that deadline that I kind of set for myself. I mean, it's not really a deadline, but just my you know, when I want it to see the light of everybody. Ooh. Oh, crawl up a tree, why don't we? And it's stalled. Miata to the rescue. No. How far away are we? Not too far from the Miata. Or, yeah, not too far from the Miata. So let's go ahead and take the Miata over there and go rescue the CJ. We'll get to actually see how fast this is, because I didn't really do any speed tests when I tested this out the other day. Ooh, she's pretty fast. Oh. At least we weren't too far from the road with the Jeep. So it doesn't take us but, you know, a couple minutes to get over here and fix her on up. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Alright. Now we can go and head on back through, guys. Keep on our way. Miata had to come rescue us, but you know, that's what happens when you try to hump a tree. So my Jeep definitely wanted to try to hump that tree. Of course, we got a sketchy corner right here, and I think I'm gonna leave this corner that sketchy because it's pretty damn cool right there. And over here it gets a little sketchy. I kind of like it. It kind of, you know, makes you go, whoa. Especially when you're wheeling a Jeep. You know, it's like, I don't want to roll it over. No, no, no. Watch point's over there. Yeehaw. Go, baby, go. Oh, don't hit it. Oh, brakes. Alright, there we go. Yeehaw. Alright, so we're over here by this. I kind of forgot that was there, honestly. Oh, so what we'll do is we'll go hit this watch point. Yeehaw. And we'll drift the CJ into a tree because that was such a drift. Rear-wheel drive's pretty badass in this thing. Oh yeah, that was nice. Watch me whip, whip. Watch me. Oh man. Oh yeah, rear wheel drive power. Woohoo! Cheap life. Oh crap. Well, Jeep life. Jeep life, guys. Jeep life. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed it. We're gonna leave this dead here. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Exo Froggy out.